PlayStation, but we'll see if it even works. Like, you mind checking my audio for me? The poop emoji's in there. Beautiful. The poop emoji is in there. That's beautiful, beautiful thing. That's crazy how fast that was. I want to check if this... You're not in there? Okay, so I'm just not like an insane person. Fun. I also want an audio mix, because I want to actually be able to hear you. Audio balance, there we go. Headphones. There we go. Make the game quieter, make you louder. I know I don't think you're hearable, but I'm just gonna sound like an insane person. You're there in spirit. This is gonna be a thing. Where would I? Okay. Oh God, Gavin, no. You have to create a account. Skip. No, I do. I'm not doing it. Sticking Dragon Age The Veilguard. I don't know. EA is EA. That's why. I skipped it. I got past it. It wants you to. I told it no. English. Yeah, I have no idea how this game works, what it is. Never seen anybody play it. I've just heard the tales of its existence. And it's free on PlayStation monthly, so that's what we're doing, man. You got to experience it. You got to know for yourself. What? Oh, graphics mode fidelity. No, performance. Performance. What's the difference? Oh, the lighting is the difference. What? I think it's probably unfixable, but you know what? Me sounding insane while playing Dragon Age The Veilguard, that tracks. That seems fitting. I'm just talking to the voices in my head, Gavin. That's how it is. It's funny because it presented itself so quickly. The invisible people. Your game? Uh-huh. Share like your game bar or something. You're not on game bar. Share your Discord. Which one? There's no way that works. There's no physical way that works. Yeah, well, don't. That's a whole. Knowing you, Gavin, and you and your signing into things, that might be a whole experience. Deleted what off your operating system? Microsoft Edge? Me too. How do you actually? That's a great question. How do you fix that? Because I wanted to stop opening it as my default browser like immediately. It's so annoying. Well, I can't tell, so you would have to see on your end. Okay. So, I'm... Oh, you just push stop. There you go. So I'm just gonna sound insane this whole time, but that's okay. It's okay. It probably is, but like I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. A little. Mike's broadcast? No. Sound. Headset volume, audio balance, yep, mute. No, it doesn't seem like it. Mic. No. It just says, wait, what's this? No, it doesn't say anything. It's just my Discord with you. So, no, I don't think so. Wait, voice chat settings. Hold on, what's this? Microphone will share your voice. Hey, Gavin, it's a setting for you. You have to go to the Discord, and you have to go to the Discord, like, little thing, and there should be a setting in, like, the chat settings that says, share your voice, select allow to include your voice and other players' broadcasts and video clips. Mine's on PlayStation, so it looks completely different than yours, but I have it. I put mine to allow, which might have made you active. Yeah, I'm in the Discord settings. Well, for me, I went to indoor voice chat, and then right next to the little like microphone symbol, like with mute all, audio balance, and all that, it says more. Voice chat settings is an option for me, and then there's one that's called share your voice, and you have to push allow. So I found it on my end. If you were streaming, they'd be able to hear me. So that's the problem, is that somewhere on Discord there's a button for it. I don't know where. Somewhere. Either way, I'm gonna start this. Yeah, I found the setting for me to be in yours. Now it's up to you. Well, that's even better. I have no idea about Dragon Age at all, so this game is just gonna be wild anyway. Like, regardless. Oh my god, a veil? Veilguard? What? Say the name of the game and the thing? They're so close. They're so close to saying it. Yeah, I found it on my end, but it might be because I'm on PlayStation that I can see that. You know what I mean? I need a drink. Where's my handy-dandy Snapples? There they are. Moving the piano. It's like 40% right, half the time. Its information is like 40% right, and it's only 40% right about half the time. Depends on what you look up. Okay, Gavin, this is gonna be... I'm in the character create, Gavin. What's my Snapple fact for today? Wow, cats can make 100 different vocal sounds. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Lineage. Elf. Whatever the heck that is. Human. Dwarf. What? I was talking to my mom, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go with dwarf because I think it'd be funny. So, okay. Okay. That's better. Next. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do they have for options here? Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, let's go with that. Mm-hmm. What, for this game? Not really, though. I like this guy more. Let's go with this guy. Gavin, what class did you say I shouldn't be at all costs? Okay, well, I can't be magic because I'm a dwarf, and that apparently isn't allowed, which is stupid, but what's the other options? I didn't get that option, so we'll see, won't we? Quick movement reflex with the doing swords. Or dual swords, they use powerful, precise strikes for lethal damage. Others your two-hand weapon to send enemies flying. But I really want to go warrior, but you say it's awful. Ah, man. Yeah. Yes. Well, it's like I said you, dude. It's like I said you. It's like I told you. On my end, I'm on PlayStation, so like it looks different, and I had an option to allow me to share mine to you, but I don't know if that helps at all because you're on PC. Intermingling. We're not in a PlayStation party. We're in a Discord, and I did for the Discord settings. So again, it would be on your end if that's the case. I don't know if it is though, because you're on PC and I'm on PlayStation. It's fine. I'll talk to I'll talk to the abyss. What's this? Backstory. Every game has backstory now, and they never do anything. What is that? Ooh, look at that. They got the gold hoarders in here. That's good. That's good. Love to see it. I'm giving this game way too much, like, credit right now. I put too much time into this character create. Here we go. Sure, that's good. I don't care. I literally don't care. Yeah, move on. Beautiful. What does playstyle mean? I'm bound. I got enjoyment. I customize it. First time to consider create a preset instead. Oh no, this is a combat, isn't it? I'm definitely not here for I'm not here for the story either, but I'm honestly here to just see how bad this actually is. Check it out. I can already see in its foundations. So Gavin, nightmare though? Nightmare mode? Gavin? No, I'm not doing that. It's psychotic. It fits. It fits the stream, though. Oh my god, I got a cough. Now I get why those weirdos were wearing masks. Is that stupid thing. Well, storyteller, keeper, adventurer, underdog, and nightmare. And then custom, unbound. What can I customize in this? Okay. Exploration preset. No assists. Standard, directed, custom. Always shown the traversal markings appearing at a greater distance. Shown standard distance. Objectives and travel markings only show when up is pressed. All options are turned off or to their lowest setting. No. Standard, I guess. It's fine. Just aim for attacks and abilities that help with targeting. Aim snap. That's on by default, apparently. No, I'm not putting it. Wait, enemy damage, enemy health, enemy aggression. Wait, can I just make them stupid? Oh my god, I can. Enemy aggression, lowest. I can make I can make the AIs bad at their jobs. No. I'll just do 2. What does that even say? First name, Xolisile. Exolisile. Sile? Exolisile. I don't know how to say that. X. Or X. Or Z? Is it like, no, maybe you have an I. I don't know. That's why. Okay, that's Z. Okay, well, now his name is literally Z. It heard me. Perry. Okay. Named after a place. Nift. Lila. That's Anna. Nope. Keone. Daw. Nels. The names in this are crazy. Maribel. Redmond. Jen. Ward. It doesn't. Ivy. Why do they look mostly... You know what? Okay, you know what bothers me? Gavin? I am not entirely against the idea of having character customization just be whatever you want it to be. But, like, this level of whatever you want it to be is actually annoying because it makes it harder to actually customize your character. For instance, it's one thing to be like, well, you know, there's, like, non-binary, or there's, like, this or that, you know what I mean? It's like, fine. Yes, I think you can choose those settings if you want to. It's odd that they're in everything now and they, like, have to be, but you can choose them, fine. But it's weird when it's, like, randomized name, and you keep getting, like, Maribel, and it's like, you chose male, you know what I mean? Like, why? Why? You keep getting, it's just, like, so stupid. Because it makes them have to do less work. That's the funny thing. Is it's like they don't have to actually like segment it or make it like the user interface like good. They can just be like, here are the options. Figure it out. Come up with one yourself, which I could do. Who spells Philip like that? I just got Philip, but it was spelled with an F. Like, that's not... I should know. That's not how you spell that. I know multiple. It's PH. No. You said father already. Yeah. All about the family line. I'm not, but my siblings are. Hakeem. And we're back to exile. Oh my god, it's a loop. Gavin! I found their secret. It's not... That's crazy. The names aren't even actually randomized. It literally just loops. There's like 30 names, and then it loops. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I like that. I love that. Wait, I got this one again. Wait a minute, I get the next one. Oh, I'm getting them in order. Can you type? You can type. Ooh, should I? No, I'll just leave it as that. Can I, like...
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, good. You're still playing PoE too, right? You're having much more fun than I'm about to have. Okay, finalize, let's do this. I mean, Gavin, how bad can it really be? It's still a game, right? Well, yeah, because when this before it became a meme, the first like month or so, people were like, the combat and like gameplay isn't like bad, but it's like not good either. You know what I mean? And then all the other stuff is kind of the issue. Like it's like written really poorly. The dialogue is just kind of just whack. And then there's all the political stuff as well, which is a whole other dimension to it. But like even besides that, I've heard that the actual dialogue and stuff is just something. I'm not paying attention at all, by the way. I'm getting like backstory or something. I have no idea. So, the beginning there was something about the veil. Nice.
You think you can come into my bow and make demands?
Huh? Oh, I have dialogue. Okay, so Gavin, I'm at my first crossroads where I have a dialogue choice that probably isn't actually going to be what it says. To more than demand, or let's talk this out. This one. This is violent. That's nothing like what I just told it to say. I love that. You've chosen the direct approach. Yeah, I figure, but there's a whole conversation going on now. Okay, was the plan here just to kick a barrel? I love that epic combat moment. Kick a barrel. Still have no idea what's going on. I wasn't listening at all during the opening cutscene.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
She's just running away. That's a decent. Good shot already. Okay. I will say, I'm not necessarily biased, but I'm a little bit, naturally predisposed to, like, not really like this game, because, I've never played one of these games, and this is the first experience I have with it. The series. I don't think I have any of the other ones. I mean, maybe one of them's on, like, Game Pass or something, but I don't know. On Epic a long time ago. I actually might have that. I might. Okay, tiny. Okay. I don't think so. I don't think far. The whole first cutscene was already kind of excruciating. I know you didn't see it, but like the dialogue is bad, dude. Yes. That's crazy. That's interesting, to say the least. That's something. How far is that in the game? Because I don't think I'm going to get that far. But that sounds like something I would love to critique. Uh-huh. Which isn't how games work. But, yeah. Like, sticking, whatchamacallit, Baldur's Gate. It's like some of the characters are like annoying when you first meet them, but then you like them. The dialogue's awful. I noticed it. It's just not what you pick. Yeah, I only done one so far, but the first thing I did was barrage into the building. So yes, that's what I'm going. You chose the direction route, stick and kills a bunch of people. That's the goal. It's the only fun way of playing games like this. You just take everything you want. Whatever works. There we go. It's like Fallout 4, but like 100 times worse. Because Fallout 4, at least, like some of the words would be spoken, and there was more options. There'd be like a bunch of options. You know, this one is like no. Not at launch. In past tense, it was, yeah. Like every game, though. I've told you about this before. It's weird to me that after like 4 years, the original crowd of a game just like leaves because it's old, and then all of a sudden, like the people that like have been like storing hatred for like 4 years come out of the woodwork to like sabotage the internet. You notice that? To be fair, Fallout 4 has a lot of issues compared to the other Fallouts, but like, I'm not going to dispute that. But it's one of those things where like people try to say that like no one ever liked it. It's a really bad game. The actual gameplay, story to some extent, is not bad. It's a good game. It's just like it's definitely some problems. Now again, the most of the problems come from the fact that it's not the other ones.
The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
What?
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Okay, I'm back. No, she was just giving me something. Unpause, whatever this is. Yeah. I'm also biased against games like this because typically I cringe very easily at stuff that's like... It's not.
Don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
I've said it a million times. Cyberpunk for me is a 7. I love the story. By the way, all the points come from the story, and the rest of the game, man. Even when they fixed it, it's not buggy anymore. It's just not my thing. I mean, again, that's biased for me because I just really don't like the whole like cyberpunk future dystopian thing. Like, it's not. It's just like odd because like it ends up doing the same things over and over again. Like every game that does the genre is like, oh, we're gonna be really this or really that. It's just like, I don't know, it's not my thing. Definitely a good game though. Story's amazing. All the characters are really good. It's actually well written. This is an interesting scene. There's a bunch of fire monsters with living people off cliffs. In what? PoE? What's Chaos building that? Oh, okay.
Come on, this way.
now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can.
I'm pretty sure all of the characters that have been... Oh, okay, besides that guy right there, all, like, 4 of the characters who have actually killed somebody were female. Yeah, he's right here. Varric. Okay, that's good to know.
Fought some demons in the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my
Huh.
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus?
You know what's okay? You know what's sad, by the way? Again, I'm trying to come in at this non-biased take. The dialogue so far is not as bad as Avad. Hot take.
Detective did something to
At least the voice actors actually put some effort into this one. Sticking like Avowed, it's like Gen Z like garbage. Like someone wrote. It's like watching like a YouTube skit, but it's an actual game.
No. I saw him up.
Yes, I know. It's the intro. It's where they put all the money. It's like that sticky thing I shot you last night. Pre-sales. Pre-sales. First 10 minutes. Oh, that no, over there. Look at the money. Look at me. Look at me. Did I just pause the? I paused the game. I don't know what button I even pushed to do that. Why is that the shield button? That's so dumb.
That's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I didn't take any damage. I mean, I'm on like the second easiest difficulty, but still. Achievement hunt when? I said achievement hunt when? This. Yeah. They might. They might. Well, it's not out yet officially, so but yeah, they probably will. Yes. Well, it will be free. They're already making all their money back because people want the game now. That's what I mean. They're already yeah. Yeah, they will. Good for them too, because they're doing a good job. That's how we should be working in the games industry. Yeah, true, but like if you make a good game, you should make money, and if you make a bad game, you should lose money. Yeah, good money. Good thing people can't hear you, you know. Yeah, you can, and you can also. How do I? Wait, what? My shield shoots things? Wait, what? Excuse me? In what world is that? Am I throwing it? Ah, warrior. No, I didn't learn my lesson in any game. Warrior looks the coolest, so I picked it. It's just what you do, man. It's what you do. It's Geico. It's car insurance. It's what you do. I live a while, but I don't do that much damage. A long time, yeah. Minutes. Lives a while, yeah. Okay, I don't know what the controls are, because they're really stinking stupid. Yes, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's really finicky. What did I just do? I don't know. That button did something else before. There we go, that's the throw button. I probably could turn the difficulty to normal. But I'm really just here to meme on this, because it became free, and I what, storyteller, whatever it is, or sticking the regular one? What's this? Woman with hat on the side of her head. Very good. Some might call it a veil. Interesting how that works.
It's so good to see you. You thought the Venator
I think it is a veil.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along.
Okay, the dialogue's not bad, it's just very cringy. Like, the one-liners are plentiful. You know what I mean? I cringe easy at games like this, because I prefer my games actually cool, not like Basement Dweller. And that happens to me even in other games. Like, I'll play like Fallout and be like, why did that guy say that? That's so stupid.
Haven't got a lot of time. Hurry till we get rid of the soldiers.
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your mom is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages, who told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. He also straight up fight.
Has anybody actually played this game? I feel like I haven't seen a single person like even attempt to play this. It's no one I know of.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
looks like the Venatori also found it. And then
He did. Well,
demons found them.
so far it's the same thing. Like the combat and just general like look and stuff. It's just not. It's just very mid, hyper mid. Like I said before, like the dialogue definitely cringy, but like the voice acting quality and stuff so far is better than sticking like Avowed.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can guess it.
I really thought she was gonna give us like a Gears of War like defend the door moment.
At least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than the great.
I love the way this guy jumps. It's it's quite amusing. Remember the jumpy dwarf build, Gavin, in Baldur's Gate?
Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery.
You can choose weapon sets to have different skills.
Said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Yes.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
$6. Beautiful. Wait, is this a free roam game, Gavin? Yeah, that's an answer for sure. I've seen zero gameplay.
Something to dragon, I think.
Trying to control
More demons.
Oh, the hammer. Look at that. It's very big. Very big hammer. Oh, I don't have a shield anymore.
look around.
Yes.
Thoros used a lot of power for
No.
something.
Actually, no, that's not true. I have like 1 point. I have like 2 points in armor.
Then Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I was told Chuckles.
Yes, especially because like you need to progress. Yeah.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
With the, oh. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure.
There's the
Big door.
you saw earlier, Rook.
Oh, it's a window.
Peruvian. They're elven and very old.
I think it's called a window.
Like a doorway from one place to another. Someone uses them to get around quickly.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time to listen to this conversation about this big glowing window door. And it is a door. In what way is it a window if you walk through it?
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's a ritual.
How did you know that? Trees look the same as every other tree. Okay, well that's probably how you know, because there's a big landmark right there. I just realized she has a peg leg. That one of those characters has a peg leg. That just occurred to me. I like the sword more. The hammer's kind of dumb because the shield is throwable, and that's like better. Everything's so slow and janky. Like. You back? I said you back.
No telling what could come through.
Uh-huh. The voice in my head has returned. I will say, I think this suffers from the same thing a lot of games now do, which is that, like, the combat is, like, so clunky, There's no, like, rhythm between it. Because they want it to look good, but not actually, it doesn't feel good, because you can't, like, go from one thing to the other, you know what I mean? You attack and try to throw, and it doesn't, like, actually transition, so you just, it's, like, just blocky.
Ritual site lights up.
Oh, you can charge up. I didn't realize that until just now. $11? What? $11 more dollars? Well, if we're gonna, let's be honest here. I don't know. I didn't follow this that much. I just know the meme. Well, after this, I wouldn't see. I get why. Yeah, this had to be a giant loss in money. Like, extremely large. Yeah. Because a game like this definitely had an insanely high budget, and they just decided, and it just got thrown away. I've said it before, dude, if you want to reach the new audience or whatever you think there is, make a game for the new audience, see if it goes off good. Oh, look, a boss. It almost certainly won't, because that's just not how... people don't actually want that. There is no audience. It doesn't exist. But if you think there is one, make a game for it and see if it turns out. Like Concord or Dustborn, But, like, when you just take, like, Halo, Gears, Dragon Age, as any game series you insert here, and then just torch it. It's just so rude to all the money you could make. First off, that's what you really your only goal. Okay, that's annoying. I refuse to die on the first boss on second at lowest difficulty. I just dropkicked him to death. That was it. That's actually kind of beautiful. I was just getting touched. Getting very staggered. The parrying is very blocky, even though it's supposed to, based on the gameplay, not be. It's not just this game, though. Again, non-biasly, so far, the intro of the game, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a bad game. It's like a 6-7. The combat's not bad. It's pretty equivalent to everything else around now. To be fair, everything from modern day gets like 3-point deduction compared to old games. Because like I said, like every game now is a very blocky combat where like you can't like actually go from one move to the next. You know what I mean? It's like chunky. It like stops you. You want to parry after that attack? Too bad. You know what I mean? Sucks to suck. I wasn't listening. Yeah, that's right. This is almost. I don't know. Support him. He's probably gonna die. It's fine. Disapproves. Oh, I.
He's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
If it's Rook as in rookie, why would you spell it with 2 O's in the subtitles? Sure, I totally will do that. Have fun dying, bro. I can see it in your future. He's just strolling up to this man. Like, as if that's not going to be a major issue. Okay, that was awful. That was bad dialogue. That was legitimately awful. How? He's doing his own thing. How's this buying him time? Am I confused about something? Wasn't he a prisoner? What do you get through to him? Like, why? Isn't he the main bad guy? Kill him. They're fighting, correct? They're not, like, having a conversation. They're having a conversation. There you go, shoot him.
Please.
Should have shot him. I don't know, like, what am I rationalizing with the main, what seems to be the main bad guy? The problem with modern gaming. The bad guy is always, like, somehow friends with somebody or has some good side or something. There's a real reason for it. Just kill him. He's causing people to die. Unless the game is trying to tell us that what he's doing is good, in which case, why are we doing what we're doing? It doesn't, like, it does... you gotta pick a side. You have to stay in your lane. Okay, I don't know what happened, but, like, for a while the voice actors were doing a decent job. All of a sudden, like, I feel like it dropped, and it's not even the end of the intro yet. Like, just in general, the audio quality, like, dropped, like, I want to say, like, 3%, and it's, like, vaguely noticeable. Like, it just seems, like, out of time and kind of, like, weird. Like, the effort on the voice actor's part just went down, like, 3% care. Turns out they got the rest of the script, and they were like, oh, okay. The effort level is going down. I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Remember when well, you might not. Remember when games used to all be the arrow keys? When I was a kid, like all the mini games on like my mom's computer when I was really little were like, you know what I mean? It was always arrow keys. What? Oh, just hit it. Okay. I'm probably gonna go to like the 2-hour mark, and then maybe I'll do it again at some other time, just to, you know, see how bad it gets. You gotta give it a good shot, right? You gotta give it a good college try. Well, that's nice. Cool. I have a test on that day, but other than that, that's not my fault. In what way do I control that? I think it does. That's like famous last words right there. I don't know. I don't remember. Better get stabbed. There he is. He's dead. No. He just died. Okay, well, then he's stabbed. Very stabbed, very thoroughly. Maybe this would be better if I knew what the heck is going on, but I do not. My attention span isn't that high. Wait, wasn't the statues falling before a bad thing? And didn't they already fall? I'm really confused. He's bleeding. Oh no. Wow. Wow.
You have no idea what you have done.
Gavin, you know what the worst case of intro to actual game like stupidity was for me? Sticking Halo Infinite, bro.
I know what I did. I stopped
I played the intro and I was like, dude, we're back. You know what I mean?
destroying the world.
We're back. This is like an actual good game, and like maybe it's not as free roam as possible. Yeah, and then you get into the free roam like the beginning of the actual game, and you're like, okay, well, actually, it's like, oh, I see.
Your physical body is unconscious.
It has. It's become very, very funny meme.
Visual sight. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Yeah, 16 times the detail. It's like, it's almost as much as a meme. It actually might be more of a meme than the guy from the stupid PlayStation Pro. And with pay, with the big three, the big three, there can be a big difference. What is it? Oh, I love that meme so much, dude. That video is so good. What we pay to play. What is it, Gavin? You would know better than me. What's the meme? The PlayStation dubbed PlayStation Pro thing launch. For the payers, yeah, that's the one, yeah. For the payers. Because here at PlayStation, play has no limits, except for the physical ones. Small, circular, real limits. I have it. I showed it to Mark the other day. That was pretty funny. Oh my god. Stupid children gave me the ick. Well, they were, but the thing is that it's all a trend. Everything's a trend now. It's like, okay, if it's time, if everyone's watching, like, sticking TikTok videos brainlessly, then that's what everyone will do. If everyone's playing Fortnite, everyone will play Fortnite. It doesn't matter what genre it is. They'll literally change their whole personality for like a year because it's the cool thing to do. You know what I mean? Me and you actually like video games. A lot of the people we used to hang out with liked it for a little while because it's the thing to play, you know, or the thing to do. That's why, like, literally, like a month later, when everyone's like, no, we're not really into gaming anymore, they go back to sports, or go to sports they never were into them before, and it's like, really? Like, suddenly, you now like sports that you never played ever before. To be fair, I like sports too, and I always have, but it's not in the same way a lot of people do. I'm not out here, like, waiting for the Super Bowl. I don't care who wins. I just watch it because it's kind of entertaining. Also, sports games are fun. I know you don't like them, but, like, I used to play Madden with my brother-in-law. And that's fun. That's a fun experience. Just chilling, playing Madden. NBA 2K. NHL is probably one of the funnest ones for me. Not many people play that one. I will say this: don't like FIFA. Hot take: do not like FIFA. It's not a fun game, man. It's not as fun as the rest, at least. I much rather play. What do you mean? Oh yeah. Because they're just bad. They're just bad. Unless you get a legendary, it's probably not better. And even if you do get a legendary, it might be worse. So it's not worth it. Yeah.
What are we talking about? The Elven or as you would call them, the Elven gods. Creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough.
I see. I think PoE, when the full game comes out, would be a really... Well, PoE 2, I guess. Would be a really fun game to play on stream. Well, it probably should be, but... Well, what are the other options? What do you think Game of the Year 2025 is going to be, Gavin? Yeah. Well, that depends, because it could be an absolute travesty, or it couldn't, and the internet will tell them how it is with that game. With GTA, the internet will tell them how it is. Yeah. I hate those things. Those are blood puddles that, like, suck your entire health out. It's so dumb. Yeah.
Ensuring that they would never escape their prison. You were tearing down the veil. I had a plan. Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for it. None of this was your fault. Varric? Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now it's her. Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
Oh god, I don't care. He's more likable than you. Yeah. A game I probably won't stream ever, because I like it, but it's not streamable, I don't think. Seeking Stalker 2. No, I know, but it's not streamable in that I feel like it's a fun game, but I don't feel like it would be a fun game to stream, you know what I mean? Unlike something like Path of Exile 2, where you're just grinding and chilling with your friends, it's just gonna be fun. That'd be fun. You should do it, man. You should do it. You're good at it. Or at least start like recording it and you clip it out of context and stuff. You should start editing. If you start editing good enough, you can edit both of our stuff. See, yeah, that's how it works. And you're good at it. And you're the editor. We have an editor. Wouldn't that be great, buddy? Don't you wanna? Yeah. I hate editing with a burning passion. I used to do it for like a little while when I first did it. And I didn't even do it that well. There are plenty of good free editing softwares. It's not even... Okay, well, maybe you're a little more behind than I thought, but, you know, it's okay. See, here's the thing, I can do it. I just refuse with every part of my being to do it. No, I said it, and also, they can't hear you, so I don't know who that joke was for. Yeah. Yeah. Unless they can suddenly, I doubt it. Oh my god. I just sound psychotic because I keep laughing at like random things you say and there's no context to it at all.
Stops you. Stops you. I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network had told me from right.
I got like 2 hours of sleep last night and I think it's causing my system to not like me very much.
Do you intend to knock over the statue during the march?
Well, I went to bed at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I woke up at like 7. No, it's not. Usually, it's just last night. Also, the clocks turned back last night, if you didn't realize. We weren't actually on until 3:20. We were on until 2:20, and then the clocks changed at 1. It goes 12, and then it goes 12:59, 1 o'clock. No, it's 2 o'clock all of a sudden. Now it's 2 o'clock.
This is your responsibility now.
That's not what that's about at all. Well, 1 goes forward, 1 goes back. It's correcting for winter for farmers. That's why it exists. Which used to be very helpful, but now most people want it gone because if they want to wake up on time with the sunlight for farming, that's their own prerogative. The rest of the world doesn't need to deal with it. You know what I mean? It autocorrects itself anyway. No, what you're thinking of is a leap year, where if we didn't do it, we'd end up with an extra day. So we do it every 4 years, so that we get the day that's missing from the like a fourth a day that's missing from every year, because of the way the calendar works, ends up getting replaced so that everything's even. And then there's something about also, obviously, I don't know what's happened in our lifetime, so there's something about also every so many years of that, you end up with like minutes off to where you have another day. So every I think it's like every 100th year or something, you have to add back a whole like thing. You know what I mean? The calendar plans for all of that so that everything stays in perfect synchronicity. Random tangent. Again, with no context. The voices in my head want to know about daylight savings time. What one? Oh, okay.
I've seen you. I remember you seen your watchers about how to handle that undead rebellion. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole soulless mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
You're awake.
Yeah, but you know what I should stream? I should stick and do, I've never played it before, but I should do Fallout 4 VR. Or Skyrim VR, but I've heard that one's worse. Because guns work better in VR than swords, typically, unless you put a lot of effort into it.
The Illuvian took us to the Fade, the place where dreams come from, so that. Yeah.
Exposition.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Brooke. Me. I need to sleep.
Honestly, Gavin, so far, without the politics, it's like a 6 or 7. Probably a 6. Besides character create, no. I like just finished the intro of the game, so like I'm not like I haven't experienced it yet. You know what I mean? I know I have to, but even if I do come across any, and I have again in the character create, there's some clearly, but like if you just put that aside, the actual gameplay and like the dialogue and stuff, the graphics, even the combat, it's like a very just mid game, like 5, 6. I've said it to you before. But I guess clarify, when I rate something, usually I rate it based on 5 being the middle, 0 to 4 being how bad it is, or I should say 4 to 0, and then 6 to 10 being how good I think it is. And I feel like this is, take away the politics, take whatever side you want to be on, it's like a 6. It's not that great. It's like very mid, like all of the modern gaming is. Also, I really hope my mic doesn't just suck, because my PlayStation mic typically just sucks. It's fine right now. Remember how bad it used to be in PlayStation chat? Like I'm using the same one, but... Ooh. You can have tables. Stairs. I was listening to any of those that dialogue. I don't know where the heck I am. I'm not really gonna comment on the story because I don't know anything about Dragon Age, and the internet pretty much says it's awful. So this one at least. So I can't really talk on that, but everything else, it's kind of like a 6. As of now, I haven't found anything that makes me like dislike it. So that's just kind of where it has to be.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the fade.
That character looks a lot like the character from Sticking Jedi Fallen Order.
This, apparently.
It's probably some level of something, but from that angle, I was like, that like looks exactly like her. No, it doesn't really look like her. There's like one scene where she did. It's a dwarf. It's normal dude. For the meme, yeah. Should I for the meme? I'm sure.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And very
Gavin, dialogue scene at a table. Dialogue scene at a table.
He knew the risks. Willed it.
and now Solus is
I mean, it's still a premise. Okay, so that's one thing I will say.
besides in the fade.
Yeah. No, but like there was a line just now that was like, you know, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus, and it's like, yeah, exactly what he did. He went Octopus staircase and talked with him until he tried to stop him and got stabbed. Which he waited way too long to try to stop him. He should have shot him when he had the chance to, because like clearly, again, like who's good? These games need to like pick a side. They can't have the bad guys and the good guys and every character be like supposedly just inherently like people you're supposed to like. You know what I mean? Like, I go into a game, the main bad guy I inherently think is the problem, correct? And like, they try to make him like, well, you know, I'm telling sort of truth, or maybe, you know, there's different sides to it. You know what I mean? Because somehow now everything has nuance, but nothing really does. You know what I mean? Like, for the record, I'm not even looking at the dialogue options. I'm just finding which one is like the warrior like nuisance option. The like just the most mean way of saying whatever. Yes.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream?
I've noticed that. I've noticed that. Some of these things are like, yeah, no, that's not how I did it. Or I did it from like this. And then it's like, the guy just talks normally. It's like, okay.
Connected to it.
Be meaner.
This thing couldn't be. None of it made sense.
You're lucky it was just weird. Solus can kill people in dreams.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours,
That's nothing like what I just told him to say. I told... oh, God.
Stop the ritual and there doesn't seem
Yeah, Gavin, I really have noticed that. It is like the peak of just like... The dialogue often said, stop squabbling, and it was like trying to be like mean. And he's like, I don't care about the philosophy of whatever, we need to stop him. And it's like, that's not what I told you to say. It's not... It's nothing like what I told you to say. Vaguely antagonistic, but not really at all, even though the dialogue was antagonistic. It doesn't make any sense.
two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Bottom right is always the best option.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is going to do it? They're loose.
They were evil tyrants.
Hey, Gavin, when does the Snow White movie come out? That's soon, isn't it? That's like now.
Solus is Elganon and Gillinan. Light and power became corrupted. That was
I feel like it's like March like 10th or something.
Instead of one god running around, we had
Or it's already out. I don't know. I wasn't like keeping track. I do kind of think it'd be funny to see, though, sticking demon dwarves.
Barrett, and you're still getting back on your feet.
Nightmare fuel.
Fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed?
Okay, something's off with their talking also. Like, not the voice actors, but like, in those dialogue scenes, it's not like it looks like it's dubbed, but it looks like it's not right, you know what I mean? It lines up, but it doesn't feel like the words are coming out of the character you're looking at. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. It feels like the words are like coming out of like the ether, and then maybe it's just my headset. Right? It might be, I don't know. Maybe it's something on my end, but like it feels like the dialogue is coming out of like everywhere, and the mouths are just kind of moving. I don't know. No die.
we don't have time to waste.
That's a damn approve, disapprove.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even
I should just get a dice and start rolling for what I'm gonna say.
This time, if we see a ship,
Yeah.
Alright. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
Dude, that'd be an amazing like Fallout 4 run or something. Fallout New Vegas, but you have to just roll a dice for dialogue.
okay to go.
Every other encounter, you roll a sticking like a 1 and just cause them to sticking brawl immediately instead of talking. Someone's probably made a mod for that, like a random dialogue mod or something. It just like chooses for you. Someone has to. There's so many mods for those games. That's probably really annoying. I'm clicking a pen right now because I'm fidgeting and I'm bored already. Oh no. The way he jumps is so amusing to me. It's just so good. Oh, Gavin, I got another full complete game on Steam the other day.
There's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that illusion.
No, another I 100% completed another game on Steam. Very tedious. Very tedious.
I'm fine.
Well then. shall we?
By the way, what achievements am I missing for Core Keeper, by the way? Which you got, right? I'm missing all the perk ones. I have no level 100, so I have to grind those.
Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site.
What sucks is that game doesn't let you, like, well, not most games like that, doesn't let me have, like, access our world, you know what I mean?
Let's take a look around and see if we can find.
Huh. We should do that at some point. Because I do want to get 100% completion. I literally just need to grind all the stupid levels in that. Yeah, which you just have to do. I'm not gonna mod it. Well, I have no problem doing that. I stick in, like, fish and watch YouTube videos all the time in most games. I can just run back and forth. Same with mining. I can just mine in the Pandorium biome, like, for like a couple hours. How did you max out mining? What's the AFK for that?
Strife? Irlin. It's me, Elise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlington?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
That makes sense.
The experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. A bunch of artifacts that have been dormant for
What, Core Keeper?
coming alive. This
I've thought about it. I might do just up to the actual Core Keeper boss, like the main final boss, like on like a stream or something. Like new character, just like play it through once. Because the way we played it was like we like over leveled crazily for every boss. I feel like I'm just gonna like do like a run at some point where I just speed run and like get each crafting table. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's not your fault either, because I was busy for like 4 days. Yeah. Yeah, but it would be a fun game to just like do a build of and try to like good so far.
We didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
And we've got the scars to prove it.
This guy's not ripping himself apart anymore, is he?
Okay, she didn't need to butt in there. That was just cringe.
So we're neck deep in wild magic.
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Valanest. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
If I do this with one hand, it's not going very well right now. Good.
Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris. And a reason he imprisoned them.
Again, I'm not gonna lie. People said the dialogues look really, really bad, and I know most of that comes out of like the politics scenes, but like it's not as bad as something like the voice acting or even dialogue in like Avowed, dude. Like I've seen worse, much, much worse.
Ancient artifacts.
And also it blew
I mean, in general, it's a little cringe to me because I'm not that fan of I'm not that into fantasy like this game wants you to be. You know what I mean?
Handle on all this wild magic and
A lot of these games don't want you to be like Lord of the Rings into fantasy. They want you to be like that you play Dungeons and Dragons on the weekends level of fantasy. You know what I mean? And it just is a little cringe to me, but it's just because it's not my genre, so I'm not gonna like judge it on that. Did you beat that boss, Gavin?
Fine.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
Until you recover from your injuries and reliability.
Cool.
Fine.
We'll meet you back.
Good job.
It's just south of here.
Get out there, Elvis.
Does that game scale with players?
We got lost 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
That makes sense.
And
Yeah.
thank you.
Maybe next time I play that game, well, not next time, if I ever play it again, like on stream or something, like when the full game's out, which I might do, just to have like a better run, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll play Ranger, Gavin. I don't like the character model, but maybe I'll play Ranger. So the main characters in that game don't talk, right? Okay, they do, never mind. I was gonna say, because I wish there was a character customization in that game for, like, each class.
Not right.
Yeah. It might be paid, too, though. Like, there might be more than one character for each class, you know? It's a free game, remember that. It will be, at least. Well, no, that's what I mean, though. They might, eventually, when the full game's out, they might add, like, more full-on characters that, like, with dialogue and everything. What? That was not a paper parry, but to each their own. Cutscene? How many characters are we gonna, like, see? I feel like we already know this person, but, like, do we? No, it's the same person as before.
Where'd you come from?
I literally played the game for, like, 0.2 seconds and got another cutscene. Like,
Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you exactly?
Nev Gallus.
how long is this game, Gavin? My voice cracked. How long is this game? You're lying.
Wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me?
No, it's not.
I've been gone 3 days.
No, you're lying.
For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods held
Brother,
to destroy the world.
that's a joke.
Yes, that is very much for the worse.
I see why people dislike it, because I feel like you could handle this for like 8 hours. I don't think you can handle this for that long. That's good. At a certain point, every flaw is just will just make you want to end everything.
Would have explained if you think so.
Like what exactly?
It's like when you play Avowed for like an hour and you're like, it's not that bad, it's kind of like mid, and you play it a little bit longer and you're like, I could just be playing Skyrim right now. I could play any other good game than this.
Sky split open. And now, raw magic.
Yeah, true.
Only a god or gods could have done that.
Okay,
Something kind of exciting.
the dialogue right now isn't that bad, but the character saying it is stupid looking.
Back to the village.
She like crouched down like a sticking Sky NPC and like waved her arms around like a weird little animation and was like saying full sentences. It looks like really weird.
So to speak. You can only pass
Again though, not as weird as Blue Fishman with Gen Z haircut and sticking Avowed. You didn't even play it and you know what I'm talking about. I have not, no.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what contacting that much raw magic would do to you. But
This one or Avowed?
a bubble like that
I doubt it, because like nothing is interactive in that game.
is generating it. Something powerful. We can find it and remove it.
Well, you can't. It's not that you can just steal things. There is no stealth. There's no stealth or like, not necessarily stealth, I guess, but there's no stealing mechanic. So like, yes, you can just like steal bread off a table in that game, but like, it's not because they're letting you steal it. It's really easy to steal. It's because there is no mechanic. And none of the NPCs like move either. They're like all just a thing. Some of them pretend to talk to each other also, which is kind of funny. Like in the background, they're doing like hand gestures and looking at each other, but like they don't actually move ever. They just sit there doing the same loop. You know what I mean? That's why after like an hour, you realize that game is not alive at all. It is just a dead world that's pretending to be alive. You know what I mean? The entire thing's like a facade. Literally the best way of describing that game is like a fever dream. Like, it is legitimately like you have like COVID and on like NyQuil or something. That's what the game is.
A few dozen people.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the
It's just crazy. Like,
threats.
I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
So you could throw the shield even when you're holding a hammer. That doesn't even make sense. I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it yet. What's on here? Let's check.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
Yes. Good observation.
Never seen one this size though.
Oh, okay. Whatever this is. Hit him. Okay, that guy's dead. Hit him with the fade. Give him that sticking haircut, bro. That didn't work. Why did my camera just turn around? What was that? I perfect parried somebody, and then my camera just like decided it didn't want to point that direction anymore. Okay, apparently directionality does matter. Which is not good, because you have like no control of what direction your character's facing in this. The more I do the combat in this game, the more I demote it to a 5, by the way. It's just so unintuitive and smooth and playable. Like, this whole, like, weird skill wheel in combat, like, slows the game, I think, not stop it, which doesn't even make sense. Maybe it does stop it, but it's just, like, the slightest movements on the joystick move it, which might just be I assume this is on PC, but it might just be a PlayStation issue, unless it's only on PlayStation, in which, you know, but I think it's on both, so that's what makes this? Not enough rage, I see.
Any ideas on what the artifact you're looking for might be?
No,
I have a couple of theories.
I've been listening.
We might find some clues in the ruins. No?
Wait, there's an inventory? Am I supposed to know about this? Oh my god. I see. What was that? I mean, yeah. What is your issue, brother? I don't even like. Did you just respond R to that? R? That's what you're doing, bro. You look like a seal. What are you? This must sound crazy out of context. If anyone ever sees this, it's just gonna be like me. I look like a psychopath, dude. Sick of talking to myself and it's saying that whoever's talking to me is saying R. Not normal behavior. I had 3 skill points. Wow. Warrior core. What does this do? Oh, I already have that. It's an ability. Interesting. What's this? Further to unlock. What's this? Tumbling blades. Okay. Oh, then square triangle. Interesting. What's this? X or... That's not X. What am I even saying? Square or triangle after a perfect defense. That's more useful, because perfect defend on the difficulty I'm on is very easy to do. What's this? Shield volley. R2, then triangle on return. That's definitely what I get. Can I actually acquire it? No. Wait, can you just refund for free? It seems like you can. That's pretty interesting. I can just have both. Hold on. Kind of blow. What's this? Gain precision. after a successful perfect defense. What's precision? Details. The next charge or final attack on enemy will be critical. Well, it's a final attack. What's that matter? Perfect defense. Defend against an attack right as it impacts you. Okay, I guess. Just better. No, what's this? This looks a big thing. Pay and stop. That's an ability at some point. Okay. Nope, I didn't mean to go that far. Oh boy, it's only a map, so. What is it? I don't know. It says it's on the map, but I don't see it.
You usually see elves ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far to Arlathan. Just
Well, isn't this a sight?
wait. Is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Can you explain why that is?
Could have been a temple. Could have been.
Could have been. You seem to know.
Judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
That doesn't even make sense. Oh, okay, pause. What was that dialogue just now? Oh no, it couldn't be. It couldn't be here. Well, what is it? Well, I don't really know, but it could be this. It could be this. Judging by that, it's probably important. Like, what was your whole shock? What was that? What was the whole shocks like? Oh, I know what it is. I know there's like a twist later, and like I'm avoiding it, but they're not that clever. So I don't know what that dialogue was about. That dialogue was just ridiculous. Am I not wearing shoes? Okay, I'm just noticing something. Am my boots like hollow? I'm not wearing shoes. Gavin, the main character is not wearing shoes.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
For what purpose?
There should be a power crystal somewhere near.
Why? Are they all not wearing shoes? Are they also not wearing shoes? Please tell me. No, they're wearing shoes. They're wearing shoes like normal human beings. Do dwarves just like not wear shoes in this universe? Yeah, they don't like them. That's it. That must be it. I like, just noticed that. That's such a weird thing. Why? Maybe it's like the armor I put on.
And there we go. Easy.
Wow.
What in the?
Something.
No, not really. It's not really special.
A resonance amp. Strong magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go up the
I need to do something about that.
path will attract any
Yeah.
hanging around.
You fixed that, didn't you? I don't know how to fix it.
Magical barriers. In between those artifacts blocking the way forward. We need to find whatever's making them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. You make a really good point here. I'll do that next time I'm on my computer. So whatever you want to say, man. Yeah, it's not like I'm looking at you. Excuse me? It dodged me.
Takes credit there.
It's rude. Yeah, not really. Oh, I dodged it. How rude of it. The combat is janktastic, but it's not bad. And besides cringe, it's not that bad yet. I'd say it's like a 5 or 6. Right now. As of right now, it's like a 5 or 6. Minus the politics. But politics, you know, that's really up to your opinion, right? So I'm not gonna like put that as part of my rating. And it really hasn't been in the main game yet. It was only in character create. And that's kinda like fine with me. I don't really care.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Again, though, I never played the old one, so I mean, I could be probably way off base because it's... What? Yeah.
Another sentinel construction. We'll have to take it down.
Easy enough.
But watch out. Whenever you see
I don't know what you're quoting, and I'm glad it's only me that can hear you.
this never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together.
That is Samuel Jackson in something. I forget what.
But we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
What is it, Gavin? I don't remember what movie that is. I don't know. Is that, I don't remember. It's that movie with all the different weird stories, isn't it? I don't think I've ever actually seen that movie, by the way. I've just seen that scene. Can I just kill these before they come to life? Because I know they will. Yep, there they are. I put... Ooh, boy. I do, I've never actually seen that movie, but I have seen scenes from it. It's very iconic. Should I watch that movie? Kick him. Kick him. He didn't die. That's crazy. Is there like other items? I got more weapons. I have an axe. What? In this? Okay, I see. Gosh, this is better in every way. Yeah, someday, you know. This one have shoes? It looks like he's wearing shoes. So yeah, it's just the armor I'm wearing. But it's better, so I kind of have to wear it, don't I? It's so weird. Why would that one specifically not have shoes? It doesn't make any sense. Square and triangle while airborne up attacks. What does it do, though? Okay. So it gives me the ability to jump and attack, which is, I didn't even realize I didn't already have, but send longer to begin to decay. I'll get that. Oh, man. It's not that bad. It's not that bad yet. It's not good. It's one of those things where it's like I'm not gonna say that it's bad. Like it's not like a 4 below, but it's not like good. It's like exceptionally mid, you know. Yeah, I'd say it's probably right around a 6 for me. But as I play more of it, it's gonna rapidly approach a 5. I don't know if they can really do much besides politics right now, which is in it. But I'm not gonna add that. That would make me go lower. You know what I mean? It's the cringier and the longer I play it, it's gonna demote it to a 5 though, like for sure. Because you just get bored, you know what I mean? But these games always starts like it's not that bad, and then you're like, I'm just like upset. I can be playing anything else, you know. I can play that on stream. It'll probably be on something free. I think we all know that. Okay, so for little enemies, this thing is shredding. Good. Yeah, take that, Ubisoft. Stick in quadruple A game, my bot. Yeah. It's triple, I think, because they're a big established studio.
Resonance amplifiers.
There's like 8.
Once I shut it down,
I'd have to look it up, but I feel like it's one of the popular Japanese ones.
Got your back.
Yeah. Next thing you know, there's going to be a Chinese Call of Duty without microtransactions, and all of a sudden... I just got to point out, my sentences have to just seem so random. Like, someday somebody will see this, right? And it's going to be like, what was the conversation? You know what I mean? It's going to be like a code. Like, what the heck were they talking? What was the train of thought? Ubisoft. Suddenly, we're talking about Call of Duty. It's nothing to do with each other. Oh, you can block with this. Okay. Good to know. Okay, you just hit the ground with that. That's not really what I meant to do. I really do just prefer this. This is much faster and much more fluid.
never seen dark spot this deep into Arlequin Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
I mean, yeah, it really is hard to believe.
You said this dark spot
For the record, yeah, but I did stream yesterday.
is different about
You weren't at home, but I did end up doing it.
Once we get out of this bubble,
Yeah.
Let's get to that central temple.
I did the bike out park 1 and 2
The wall looks
in that game.
I bet we could break
Pretty decently quick, at least.
dark spot.
Shoot 'em.
Broke that wall.
They're all dead. What's this? Not really. I mean, there's 1 or 2 spots where I could probably game clip. That'd be pretty cool, but I have it's on YouTube already. I did it yesterday, so I can go back and edit it up at any time. I said it before. I wish I had an editor like you. You know, you have so much free time, Gavin. You have so much willingness. I as well have free time and willingness. Actually no, I have free time. I don't have willingness. I take it back.
and another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one. I hope.
Come to life, skeleton man. Weird floaty metal man. I can see it in my future. Why did that not? Okay. Okay.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
I definitely could have played this on a harder difficulty, but, you know.
Have you noticed something about the light? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Well, I can already tell now that it's only easy because it's just like fair, but like their health already is like kind of a nuisance, you know? It's like 10 enemies and it's like just like they just take like so many hits, you know what I mean? And it's only the beginning of the game, and I'm on the second easiest difficulty, so I can only imagine on hard difficulties that it is pretty spongy. Which I'm sure is another complaint a lot of people have about the game. The normal difficulties are just like, their way of increasing difficulty is just sponginess. Common issue in modern games, just increase health. Boss? Question mark? Out of rage. Shoot him. Shoot him.
No, actually. The notes were never very clear on that.
What the heck happened to me? Why did I get like stunned for no reason? Okay, that had a reason. Got him. Goalie's dead. My timing on that is way off, but it's pretty good.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find it.
Oh, I got a shield. It's up. It's better in both ways, so yeah. Why not? Oh. It's over there. Huh. Do I have to go all the way around? Please don't tell me if I go all the way around to just get this stupid crystal. You can't even go around. This leads over here. Huh.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around.
Oh, hold on. I hate it when games do this. It's like, it's such a weird, stupid thing to like stop you from progressing, like next to a door, and then it's not even like, oh, we needed something, and it's gonna go on a whole quest to get the thing. That's like a normal game thing. It's weird when it's like, okay, so the thing you need is like over here around the corner, move some stuff around. It's like, it's not difficult. It's not a puzzle. It's not an actual whole like quest or event. It's just like mild inconvenience. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point?
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
These things have like infinite damage. It's interesting. Huh. Well, look at that. I have to go over there and grab that one again. Why am I getting a tip for selling to vendors? I haven't seen a vendor yet. Like, why? Why? I literally have not even seen a vendor yet. There's no reason. It was like fire. It's like a frequent thing that happens to me. Someone in my family makes me stupid.
I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
I wish there was that hotkey drew to your menu, not to the item specifically. Ooh. Sure. No. I didn't mean to chomp it. I want to grab that.
Okay. Here it is. The Nodist are fallen.
So we take it and we're good. We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if Darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
sure we can handle it?
It isn't that simple. If I remove the artifact the way I usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
It's another boss fight, like again. It's fine if it is, but it's like the third one in like 20 minutes. What does this game think it is? Elden Ring? Nope, hit him. Wipe his butt. I don't know what that does, but let's see what it does. Huh. That was a quick fight.
Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days.
Okay, that was dumb dialogue.
Okay.
It's one of those moments where they just think it's like clever, but it's not. This whole character annoys me, actually. I'm just gonna say that right now. This woman, whole thing, is obnoxious.
That's good. I think.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
What game? PoE 2? Oh! You're kidding. That's crazy. Why do you wear shoes in this universe? That guy's not wearing shoes either. Yeah, but they need to stop doing that. Have they noticed that the other journalists all do better than them? The ones that, like, say the opposite of what they're saying? And it's not like their actual opinion either, because you can tell that they just make it up on the spot, you know what I mean? Because they won't critique actual critiques of the game either. If they were like, well, I'm into this, or I'm into this, or I like the story, it's like, okay, that's fine, you can have that opinion. That's fine, you're a journalist after all, you can have your own opinion. But, first off, people don't have to like that opinion. And second off, you're allowed to have an opinion and like a story or like a thing or not have a problem with political things or be a certain side or whatever. You can do whatever. It's just weird when you're like, oh yeah, but the combat's like also perfect. And it's like, is it though? You know what I mean? The dialogue's perfect. Is it though? Spirit Gem is the spirit thing, the one I couldn't use for a long time. Nice. My character certainly couldn't use that. Yeah, I could use the level like 1 or 2 or whatever after a while, but when I first got a couple of them, I literally just couldn't use them. They were just completely useless.
It isn't just any artifact. That's the Nodus Derthalin, an archive spirit. And it does work. Or will, at least. Its crystal is broken. that I should be able to fix it. It's kind of my thing. Fixing magical stuff. Strife and Ireland will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil-Jumper camp.
What's the date today? Oh, it's the 9th. I need to change my calendar. I never did it this morning. Woke up too early. I don't remember which order that's in, which is bad, because I probably need to look at that paper. Well, what's this? Oh, so it's dodge roll, then attack. This is the up and the air one, right? Yeah, give me that. Not bad. That's kind of the thing I would want to do. That one right there. That one to this one. Huh. Well, we'll see when we get there. Oh, they have skill points too. That's interesting to know. Didn't know that. How do I actually interact with them? There we go. She has the ability already. What's this do? Cooldown is good. What's this? What is the actual? What does this ability do? Healing. They just heal the main character. I like that. Give me this. Put the cooldown on that down, so you just heal me more often. What's this do? Magical triggers if not on cooldown. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. How do these guys not have anything? I don't remember who's actually with me. I think that she is, but she doesn't have any levels, so. Where was she going? Oh, I was talking to her. I think she talked enough, though. Yes? Yes.
Let's get moving.
Come on, I'll show you the way to the Veil-Jumper camp.
Yep. Yep.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Veil Jumpers is a stupid name for anything. Where are they taking that guy?
Never reported back from Demeter's Crossing.
There are 100 people living in this village. We're near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlington.
That was quick.
Anywhere in their path.
Daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too.
You do, man. It's like a Well, that one wasn't as quick as that one time. There was one time that you left, and then
About the gods.
I literally like looked to my left on my phone, and then you said you were back, and I'm like, did you like say you were leaving like as you sat down on the toilet? Like how you were back in like 2 seconds? You were literally like gone for 2 seconds. But a speed ran. This time you weren't. This time you were gone for like a good like minute, which is still short, but I wouldn't believe you is the thing. No, it turns out Gavin actually he's actually like an alien. He doesn't really like do that, so he just says he does. You gotta lock in.
Whatever information that archive spirit has, we aren't getting. It's broken.
I don't know, man. Every time you say it to go to the bathroom, I swear you just come back so quickly. It's like insane.
Easier said than done. They're elusive. Gods.
There are signs of their presence all over Arlathan.
It feels like you're like playing on a toilet, and then you just turn your mic off, and then show back up. You know what I mean?
Well, then next time you decide to finish.
That's what it feels like when you say you leave.
Demeadows Crossing.
What?
Irulan and
Yeah, in like 3 seconds. That time it was like 40 seconds, which I feel like is still fast.
check it out.
But
The three of us, I mean,
there was one time I literally looked down at my phone, and then you were like, "I'm back." I'm like, "What?"
you'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know.
Am I overthinking it? That's something like an alien creature would say when they're caught
You'll be safe, people.
caught in 4K.
On the trail of
I'm overthinking it. Yeah.
Demeadows Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. We'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
This guy's name actually Strife. I just realized that. Like, why? I don't need a recap of what we did on the quest. I just did it. Oh my god.
Okay, we need a boat to get there. What?
Oh man. Oh boy.
Let's head to the dock.
So far, it's like all other games, modern games. It's just not cool. It's not really interesting. Like, it doesn't catch you in any way. You know what I mean? And then there's also the multitude of, like, random issues that, like, a game of this size and, like, content, and of this series, that's, like, of this, like, I don't know, at this level, shouldn't have. Like, there's just issues, like, in smoothness and stuff, and I'm like, why? Like, you're a very large studio. You shouldn't have issues like this. We never did before.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago.
Can I...
A lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old
What flamethrower person?
never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air. Ruins float.
No, I don't remember this.
An old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
Oh, do I have to... Okay. It's always so confusing. I feel like I'm supposed to grab it, because it looks like it's grabbable, but it's not. Stuff. Was there a merchant back there? Because if there was, I should have sold wherever the heck these valuables are going. The infinite pouch. You. How long am I doing this?
Harding,
2 hours. I've been pretty much playing the whole time, so
To get back to the fight.
the first like 15 minutes are probably not playing, but the rest was. How long should I go for, Gavin? How long how long would you recommend? I'm already level like 6, I think. Oh, what level are you?
Never seen fog this thick and demented.
16. Hmm.
This isn't right. The dog usually has people bringing goods to market.
It's just something off. It's not bad. A lot of people said the dialogue and this is just bad. It's not bad. It's just cringe and kind of like out of place, you know? Like it's like those writers who think they're good at writing, but they just like aren't. Like they add like weird dialogue lines or like quips. You know what I mean? Like just now, they dock the boat and it's like something's not right, and it's like what one like. Sure, I guess you could tell that from the boat, but like, why wouldn't you say that like when you actually walk into the town? Also, why would you like say it? They should just have like music and like an atmosphere of them like looking around. Like, there's no reason. Something's just off. It's just fundamentally off. Like, I'm not a writer, so I'm not gonna like try to fix it. But like, you can just tell people that make this think they're really good, you know?
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
to keep something out.
To keep something in.
It's light. Even worse than in the forest.
Keep them in.
Okay, what happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
We'll be rewarded.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate their minds against that.
I'm only like on like the second quest of the game after the tutorial right now, and I'm just it is very point to point. Like I'm just in this area now. Is it like that the whole game? You said earlier that it might be.
The town square.
I'm only on like quest 2, and it's like very point to point. Like you just like go from like random location to random location, doing something. So I'm only on quest 2 though, so maybe it changes. But like right now, it's like okay, so next quest, let's just like go somewhere else for like a bit.
Something big. Stay sharp.
Wasn't this the same guy from before?
Survivors.
I'm probably wrong. It just seems similar.
What's going on here?
Find the veiled jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Nova. They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
You just don't need to ask that.
Look, more people.
Must round up.
Oh, Gavin, we can crawl through a tight space. Modern video game, we can crawl through a tight space. 10 out of 10. Slide through a crevice.
That's one of your favorite jumpers.
And now she has something to say.
Jahel, he's alive.
Lara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No. Listen. The gods have returned.
How is he conscious while all the rest aren't?
Saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power.
Valara, be careful.
I'm glad he survived like just long enough to tell us that.
Help me, anyone!
Come on, that sounds close.
Another it's like cutscene to cutscene with this game. A dragon! Wow.
A dragon? Here?
No, please!
Oh, goodbye, buddy. You're getting Ian. Boss fight? Why do dragons sort of talk in every game they're in? I'm just saying, maybe I'm the only one, but I kind of find it stupid. I don't know about you. Like, why can't a dragon just be a dragon, you know? It's not always a bad thing. Like, there's scenarios where, like, it makes sense. Like, well, someone has, like, something where has the ability to talk to, like, either creatures or other, like, languages, and it's like the dragons are sentient. It's like, that's fine. But, like, the fact that, like, every dragon has to be, like, some telekinetic being that can, like, talk to you because it wants to and modern stuff is just so stupid. You know what I mean? It's like... I'm too stupid for every class in every game. Exactly. See? You get it.
First to witness the glory of Gillian's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
Right. We walked right through that new creation. A lot of dead people.
Also, the gods could gain power from the blight.
I never meant for that, I swear. You must believe me.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blood's everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might...
Why does she stand like that? She stands like she's like a robot. She stands with her arms like forward and then like leans over slightly to talk. Yes.
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
He killed an entire village. There must be justice for that.
Right. And we choose what form that justice takes.
Justice takes the form of him dying.
Don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart.
I don't care, buddy. This is your fault, and you're just gonna sit here. I don't want to deal with you.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No. The fade had opened. The gods were free. Thanks to Solus.
The cutscenes in this game are so random and like weird. Like I can't even describe how random and weird they are. Like that's all that quest was, and then we have like an actual this kind of cutscene that has like lore exposition. What was the point? Yeah, that was the whole quest. That was the whole quest. Walk around. I don't even know if we fought anything. And if we did, I wasn't paying attention. So that's stupid. What was that? There's nothing up there I didn't grab. That's too bad. Is there like a shop guy around here before I talk to him? There is. Hello.
Plenty of ways to spend your coin here.
Money. Beautiful. What do you got for sale? Wait, what? Did they call me weak? Strength, 228 out of 3,200. Weak. Veil, is it the veil jumpers? Or what does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know. What? I don't know what that means. That's not what I wanted to push.
Bits and bobs for just the right price.
Allied strength, total. Crescent valuables plus 178, merchant rank 1. So it's like the rank of the faction or something? Because you spent with them? Is that what that means? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Don't I have this? I'm pretty sure I have this. Oh, no, this is equipped, so it's upgrading it, which I don't have enough money to do. Okay, that makes sense. There's a bow for Harding. It looks to be a bow for... Sticking whatever the heck her name is. Walks like a robot. Stuff I can't buy because it's level locked. Of course it is. Helmet. That's not bad. Buy a helmet. Maybe I'll buy a helmet. I can't buy any of that. What's this? Materials. Materials for what? Software that's many use of that. I don't know what that's for, so I'm not gonna buy any. I can't buy that. And I can't buy this. Which is just for appearance, it seems. So there is that. Huh. Well, in that case, where was the helmet? There's the helmet. Buy it. Why not? Yeah, I have this already. I don't have enough money to upgrade either of these things. I don't know if I really want to give them this. Plus 64 damage. This one's worse than the thing I gave her. I don't know. This one's worse than the thing I gave her already that I got from loot. So, I'll buy this one for this lady. I don't know. Well, you know, well, they say they have abilities. This one heals me. I assume you mean doing damage, because they all target you for some reason, but it's like inexplicable. I've noticed that. They like refuse to hit the companions. The companions just stand there and watch you get touched. Nice. Once you beat him, you gotta go fight the guy with the wolves, dude. Or coyotes, or the heck they are. Werewolves? I don't know. Yeah, whatever they are, they're awful. I think I'm going to call it after I talk to these people, because I've been playing this for longer than anyone should, I think.
Did you find our scouts?
I'm so bored. That's the biggest thing right now. It's not necessarily a bad game. Like I said, it's a 5. So far, it's given me no reason besides political reasons to dislike it. And that's not really how you judge a game. So, you know, that's like up to the person. The mythical modern audience, you know, would like that, so...
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds
I think he does, doesn't he?
And use them like puppets.
He goes from a normal guy to a wolf, doesn't he? And it's because his wife leaves him, for some reason.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest.
I don't know who this is. I missed that. I wasn't listening.
Helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morgan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both
It's just so boring. It's just so boring, Gavin.
Stop and Gilligan shall require many
Like,
hands.
I've played it for 2 hours, and it's like 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. You know what I mean? It's just so boring. You can't describe it any other way.
Whatever comes, we're ready for a fight.
Words easily said, but rarely proven.
Yeah? What do you know about all this that we don't?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Honestly, Gavin, it wasn't. You lied to me. It wasn't as bad as everyone said it was, which makes it less much. Actually, makes it less fun to play because it's not even fun bad. You know what I mean? You can't even laugh at it. What?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages.
Yeah, he just does that. You know.
Standing against them requires
Yes, he is. His wife leaves him when stage 2 activates, right? That's like the whole thing.
across any of the tools.
Oh, where are you going? It's like someone better.
But it got lost in the chaos.
Then you will do well to find it. It is better in your hands.
Maybe, but like it's just very. When I saw that the first time, that was very funny to me.
We're in his,
Yeah, he stuns you, right?
calls it the lighthouse.
Yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Eluvian.
Doesn't he have that weird lightning attack too that like shoots random parts of the map and it like just hurts so much because it stuns you and you get hit again and again and again and again?
It only goes to Arlethan.
Yes, yes. That's how ice works, by the way.
I know Olivia's better than most.
Unless it froze you in it, unless you were hit with the ice attack, there's no reason it would freeze you in place. You know what I mean? Like being cold doesn't make you stop moving. Like, how cold is it? Is it like sucking the life force out of you? Like it doesn't make any sense.
And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
That's fair enough. I mean, there's no option to not work together, so I just have to do it.
Odds however we can. Because if we you get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse, we'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work.
Okay, this is gonna sound bad. It's gonna be one of those ones. I know that sounds bad. Yeah, no, I know that sounds bad. No, it's gonna sound bad, but like anyone notice? I know Gavin can't see this, but you know he can rewatch it later, and he probably knows what I'm talking about. Wouldn't anyone notice that like all of the characters they keep introducing are women? Like, it's not an inherent problem with that, but like it just tells you what the devs were prioritizing. You know what I mean? Good job. I got an achievement. Achievement on when? Achievement. I see. There probably will be achievements in that game, and if we don't retroactively get them, that'll suck, because we have to replay it to do 100% completion.
You can do this, Lise. It's gotta be done.
It just teleports you around. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, why? Skill point. I want this one. Is that on this? It is. And he will just can't hit me for a little bit there. Good. I like that. I think I'm gonna call it there. Does that sound good, Gavin? Sound good, Gavin? So I can voice in my head. I might, unless you just want to wait for a little bit until you're like where I am. I can if you want me to, unless you want to wait like a half an hour or two so you can get more caught up, and then I can like, because you're really close, dude. You beat the Act 1 boss, which means that you can fight that stupid werewolf guy, and then you're where we are. Yeah, you have werewolf guy and one level. We did the level in the bottom left, by the way, when you get to that point. And then if you did the level in the bottom left, you're literally where we are. Because there's that little intro to that chapter. There's the intro to Act 2, and then you go down, and lets you pick the one in the middle of the map or the one in the bottom left of the map. We did the one in the bottom left, so if you do that one first, you're exactly where we are. And then it's not that long either, so you could be caught up in like probably 40 minutes if you want to just wait until your characters. Yeah, I'll hop on Xbox and just kind of like talk to you for a little bit. Maybe play, I don't know, something just in my spare time. I can. I'll definitely boot my PC just to be ready. Either way, I'm going to end stream for this. And my final take on this game, no, I'll play it more. I have to experience the true devastation that is the later parts of this game, supposedly. I say supposedly because I will find my own opinions. My whole thing, Gavin. I will find my own opinions, okay? I will make my own opinions. I like making my own opinions, but I do. But, my personal take on this game is it's a 5. Solid 5. And I've said it before, the way I rank things is pretty much 4 to 0 is how much I hate it, like on a scale of how bad it is, and then 6 to 10 is how good it is. So this is like dead mid. There's no reason to play it. My biggest problem with it is it's boring. And there's some bad games you hate so much, and even bad movies, bad everything, that you're just like, at least it's fun to play or watch the first time, because it's like bad to the point where it's like laughable. But this isn't even that yet. I've heard it is, and I've seen certain scenes that definitely are. But yet, it's just boring. You know what I mean? The combat's not bad. It's very mid. You know what I mean? It's not like anything special, which is fine if the story and stuff was good. It is an RPG. You know what I mean? Vaguely. Sort of. Which is kind of the other issue, is that supposedly this dialogue, the dialogue doesn't like mean anything. You know what I mean? So it's just like the definition of mid. It's very much like Avowed. However, I will say, I would actually argue, as of so far, the dialogue is better than Avowed. At least the voice acting is. The other one is very like, they didn't want to be there. This is, they did try. They thought this was going to be good, but like, it isn't, Both have pretty bad writing. Both are very cringy, similar art styles, and kind of like weird fever dream looking stuff. But, as of right now, it's not that bad. Either way, I'll probably continue this again at some other point in time. I might even do it this week just a little bit, because it's just so mid, and I don't want to play it, but I will. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's what I mean, right, though? People keep saying like, it's like extremely bad, or it's like the biggest thing. It's a big flop, for sure. But, like, it's a flop, and upon playing it, the majority of the reason why it's a flop is I played it for like an hour, and I'm like, it's not that bad, maybe it's a 6. And then I immediately demoted it to just being straight up mid. Like, there's nothing good about it, because you just get so bored. Like, you get a certain point where you're like, okay, so this is going to be the game. I only did like 2 missions, but like one of those missions was literally, okay, go in a boat, look at this town that looks like cool, I guess. It's an okay looking environment. Talk to a guy and leave. That was the quest. That was the quest. Sort of cutscenes too. You walk like 5 steps and just another cutscene appears. It's so mid. So far, there hasn't really been anything I can really point to as being, like, specifically bad. So right now, it's either 4 or 5. Like, it's 1 degree bad or just the definition of mid. And neither of those are okay if you're a series that's pre-established with amazing, I was going to say amazing fans. They probably are pretty good people. But with a very established and large player group, you know what I mean? That's not acceptable. I am not a fan. Well, not a fan. I haven't played. I've never experienced any of the other Dragon Ages, so I can't really speak to that fan group specifically. But I've heard from them that they very much so dislike this game, and it's nothing like the old ones. And I know obviously the combat's different, but like that's not the only thing that's different about it. And I can speak to audiences just getting completely bamboozled with a new game, because I've had quite a few series I do like and do participate in very heavily be bamboozled in a very similar way. So, in general, I get how that is. And I kind of believe them, given that it's pretty much every game now. So, it's not bad, it's just not good, and it's definitely a flop, and it's kind of for good reason. It's just boring beyond belief. Does not live up to, like, this is, I'm assuming it's a AAA game, right? This is absolutely a AAA game. It has to be. And for those kinds of price points, usually, I got it for free. To be clear, I'm playing this for free, which greatly increases my rating, because I had to pay, what is it, like $70 for this? So that increases it a lot. But, besides that fact, I can't imagine. Like, that's why it flopped. It's just like you can't make a game that's so incredibly boring. It's like it's losing money. It's like I watched a video recently, and there was a guy talking about Avowed and how like making good games is a viable business strategy until you make a flop, and it's not just making somewhat profit. It costs nothing, was made quick. And you definitely make a profit. It might not be good, but it's just like a mid game. It's like a good way of staying along for the long run. But he was kind of talking about the fact that like in the long run that might not work, because if you just make the one time you flop, it won't work anymore. You know, like if you went from good, making very barely minimum profits, and then you make one big flop that loses like the whole budget. You know, it might even like it probably costs you money. Like you're like it's that bad, or it makes your studio just look bad publicly, so like the next game will do worse anyway, even if it is just mid, or even if it's good. That's not good, and that could lead to your studio getting canceled. So it really isn't a way to keep yourself alive. You have to have an actual like meaning. Not to mention, it's bad when big studios do that, because it does degrade their like status. You know, like Obsidian was known for good things, and then they just weren't. There's the number of games with it. I don't know it took until Avowed people to notice that, but like I played sticking Outer Worlds. That game's so mid. It's like the definition of mid. It is like okay. I'd say it's a 6, but like it's definitely better than Avowed in my opinion. But like it's just not good either. So I don't know. It's just whatever. And then Fallout 76, not 76, I keep saying that. Fallout New Vegas is okay, but... Well, okay. Fallout New Vegas is a great game, but people always say, well, you know, they made New Vegas, so they're good. And it's like, that was so long ago, almost nobody still worked there from that. You know what I mean? Like, what's that guy? That guy that you sent me the video from, that guy made a great point. It's like, who's still working there? The janitor? You said it as a joke, but it's true. It's like, who in that building is still the same people from like 12 years ago? Nobody. It's more than that. That was New Vegas is what, like 2011, and it's 2025. You know what I mean? That's not the same people. So I think a lot of games fall into that now. Is that because something happened in between where there's a big gap? A lot of these games not only are all, you know, for the modern audience, the mythical like creature that is the modern audience that they just cannot find. They say it exists, but they can't find it. As well as the fact that no one from the studios from the original games leads to games just being not what the series it was at all, and made for people that don't exist. So it just ends up being weird, even if it isn't that bad, because no one wants it. And like, as far as the actual gameplay of this game goes, which is the only thing I can really judge it on, it's boring. Dialogue, boring, cringy at times, kind of pointless. Like, they think they're good writers, but they're, like, not. It's not bad. People said it was really bad, almost laughably. I haven't got there yet. I'll keep going eventually. But for now, I'm going to call it. And that's kind of my take for now. After what, 2 hours of playtime? Roughly? 2 hours and, like, 10 minutes of playtime. I'm at currently at 2 hours 35 on the stream, which is mostly me talking now and us setting up at the beginning, which you're still just a voice in my head for this, which is funny. It is amusing that anytime I do this and you're talking to me, you will be a voice in my head, which just makes me look like a lunatic while I play this game. That's beautiful. I mean, really, I think it encapsulates the experience quite well. You're losing your mind slowly and getting more and more bored. And you just start thinking about any other thing you could be doing instead of this. Which it encapsulates it so perfectly because, you know, we're just talking about random stuff and only half the conversation is showed. So I'm just talking about random nonsense as if I'm going insane. Well, this game will probably make you do that regardless of whether or not you're talking to somebody that they can't hear. You know what I mean? start just thinking about what was it earlier? We were talking about daylight savings for like 5 minutes. I don't know what that was about. I mean, well, that's today, to be fair. But like either way, that's such a random one-sided conversation for my part. This game probably does make you talk about daylight savings. It's much more interesting than it. Even if you're not actively talking about it with somebody else, you'll get there. And I've only played for 2 hours, and it's just boring. That's my biggest thing about it. I'll be back to see more of the nonsense later, I guess. But for now, that's enough of Dragon Age: The Veilguard for me. I'll be back again someday, probably later this week, maybe. I'll do it again eventually, but I don't know when. When I feel like it.